Good morning, my girls. Happy Monday. Walked the butt for 30 minutes. Just had my eggs for my protein pre-workout, and we're about to head to the gym and get back in arms. Also read The Skim, which is what I get my daily news through. Pretty depressing. So with that, good morning, happy Monday. It is Monday, January 27th. It's 8:45 in the morning. If you haven't watched my vlogs before, my morning routine is pretty much the same Monday through Friday. I wake up, I walk the dog, I come back, I have a little bit of protein, I go to the gym, I come back, I get ready, I watch TikToks while I get ready, and then I typically sit down. When I'm eating my protein, I read the news, and then when I'm sitting down, I'll typically do something that's not work related, but still somewhat productive. So I was reading today a fiction book. When I walk my dogs in the morning, I listen to an audiobook. I'm listening to Traction right now, and my fiction book is Throne of Glass. And what we're about to do right now is sit down before starting work at 9 and go through our priorities. And so I split them up into a bit of a matrix, and I have my important, my urgent, and then my to-dos. And we'll address everything that is labeled important first, and then urgent, and then we'll get into our to-dos. Today I have no meetings, but I do have to film some content. On days I don't have meetings, I typically let my face be makeup free, but I have been procrastinating filming some long form content for YouTube, and so we got fully ready today. We're sipping our coffee. We're going to put together that to-do list in our planner, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes to kind of talk through what the setup of the day is going to be. All right, the to-do list has been made, and we are past, we had to make more boxes, which is always a fun little omen for the day. So the way that my planner has me set everything up is I have my top 3, which today was workout, 3 W's for my dog, and then my handstand press training, and I can check off workout. So then I have everything broken down into important, urgent, and to-dos. And so what I'll do is I'll check in with you before I do something from each of these. And I want to walk you through one of these from each category. So the first block we're going into, it's 9 a.m. on the dot, is important. So things that are important is my daily accountability chart, which we'll walk through in a second, reporting on my weekly budget, doing cold outreach to a lead, and purchasing my business insurance finally, because I've been putting that off forever. So the first thing that I do is I have something called a daily accountability chart. Hold on, sorry. I need to put my phone on do not disturb. So what this looks like is I got this idea from the book Scaling Up by Vern Harnish, and the idea is that you choose 5 things to focus on for your business every single day, and it's like your north star for the day. And so the 5 KPIs, the 5 objectives that I focus on is revenue generation activities, billable hours, new leads, proposals sent, and content creation, because those are the 5 drivers that are going to bring in more income for my business, or at least what is working at the moment. So I just have this in a really simple Excel spreadsheet, and it has some sensitive info, so I can't actually show you it, but it's just a table, and it has the date in a column, work done yesterday in column 2, work planned for today in column 3, and then results. So for my first tab of revenue generation activities, I would plug in the date, which is the 27th. Work done yesterday. Mondays are a little bit weird because Sundays and Saturdays is really just catch up, like overflow client work that I didn't do during the week. It's a lot less of the hard hitting work. But for today, I'm planning on cold outreach to a lead. Actually, yesterday I did do some work. I did research on customer delight methods. Okay. So I have 1 SQL and 10 MQLs. The next portion is billable hours. And so today is the 27th. Yesterday I had 30 minutes of billable hours for a client. And then today, just looking at my to-do list here, I have probably an hour and a half for this client. Probably easily 2.5 hours for this client. 1 hour for this client. 1 hour for this client. And a lot of work for myself. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of client work today. And then I just put my results as the amount of accounts receivable I have from the day before. And I just plug that in a dollar amount. The next tab is new leads. 127, 2025, the date is in. Yesterday I didn't do any work on leads. Today I'm doing outreach to cold outreach. 1 SQL. Proposals sent. Oops, 27, 2025. I might look at Upwork and throw my hat in the ring for an Upwork job. I might do that right after this. And I have 3 in the pipeline right now, and I just list those out. Well, 2 in the pipeline. 1 of those leads went cold last week. And then content creation. Yesterday I didn't do anything. Today I'm film, edit, post day in my life, and I also went to film Thursday's video, which I don't have on. I need to add 2 boxes. Film Thursday video, and then film, edit, post day in my life. Okay. And now my results for this is I've been doing a 6-month content challenge, and we have 25 of 30 days of month 3 complete. So that is my daily accountability chart. I can check that off my list now. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to run my weekly budget numbers, and then I'm going to do my cold outreach. I'm going to do an Upwork proposal first, actually, purchase my business insurance, and then we'll be back. We'll probably take a break for one of our dog walks, but I'll let you know where I'm at. It is 9:05. Okay, we got through a lot of the important stuff. It is 9:45. I did my outreach. Weekly budget looks good. I did spend a little bit more last week, but that's okay. It was all pretty necessary stuff. Besides, like, I ate out twice last week. It's fine. We're actually under on groceries and over on eating out, so like things are balancing out is what I'm getting at. My expenses have been low. My income is much higher than my expenses this month, which is what I really wanted to focus on for Q1, just to kind of conserve, since I will be taking a slight loss on profit for the first 2 months with my intern coming on. So we have 4 things checked off. Go us. Next up, we have all of our urgent things. So for that, I need to add my intern to my project management tool. I use ClickUp. I made a whole long form YouTube video on this. If you go to my profile and my playlist, I believe it's tips for small businesses, and I talk about kind of how I use ClickUp as a freelancer, and then once I'm using it more for a team, I'll make an updated video. I just can't speak to that yet. But if you are a solopreneur or a freelancer, or you're even just like working in corporate or working in agency, or you're a mom or you're somebody and you feel like your to-dos are out of control, I really like ClickUp, and I've been using it for free up until this point. So I'm about to upgrade, and it's going to cost me $7 a month. We're spending a lot of money on the business today. I just purchased business insurance for $72 a month, and now ClickUp is cheap, $7 a month to add a seat for my intern. And then I need to make sure that permissions are all set up. So like she should only have access to the folders that she needs to. I just don't want her to feel overwhelmed. And then after that, one of my clients is doing a Valentine's Day influencer marketing campaign. So I need to get the contract over to the influencer. The business owner just finished the contract. Like, I made the contract and she needed to sign off on it, and she did that yesterday. I got that last night. So I just need to look at it, make sure everything looks good, ship it off to the influencer, and then I need to check in with the owner and see if the product was shipped. And then one of my clients is moving me on to Gusto. So that is another urgent thing, is I need to go through that Gusto invite and make sure all of my tax information is filled out So when it's this time next year, taxes are a breeze and they can just send me my W-9. Or I can send them my W-9. Anywho, okay, so those are the 3, and since the important didn't take me that long, we're gonna do the urgent, and then we'll do our 30-minute W and audiobook, or maybe a podcast, haven't decided. So I will be back. I am just making dumb mistakes. Like, I've been trying to log into my bank account to set up my Gusto for this client that's moving me over, and I just kept entering the wrong password, and I know that it was wrong, but I kept doing it, and now I'm locked out for 30 minutes. So I think this is a sign that it's time to go for a W. So I'll be back. It's 10:20. Wait, we're post-walk and my hair looks crazy. We're gonna take it down in a second, but at this point I'm literally just doing anything to procrastinate my to-dos. It's 11. I don't know what is going on with me. I'm super tired, to be honest. Maybe that's it, but I'm also like kind of hungry. The walk was fine, but I don't know. It's like a gray day outside. Where the shit is my earring hole? What the hell? There it is. I don't know. So we are practicing just like getting it done. I'm gonna try to work for a 45-minute timer, eat lunch, and then relocate to my apartment's co-working space. I've never worked there before, and I don't even know how to get into it, but we're gonna do some exploring and try to figure it out. And maybe go work there for like an hour or 2 this afternoon with my coffee, just to like get out of here for a little bit, and maybe that will help. But for this morning, I need to just push through at least urgent to-dos and then take a break to eat. I did make my protein shake, a cup of Fairlife milk, a scoop of protein, Orgain vanilla, and then 2 mini scoops of Starbucks cocoa powder. Okay. Take 2. I will be back. Hopefully I can get through this. I did tell you guys I was gonna walk you through one of these, so maybe we walk through. I tried to do one of the urgent tasks and I need to hear back from ClickUp, so that one technically I can't really do anything about. We'll check back on that later. Let's do the influencer contract. So my client emailed this back to me. She said, looks good. I've attached it signed. I couldn't get the highlighter to remove and download. I need, okay. And bear shipping on Monday. I'm gonna download the contract and review. Thank you. Sending contract to name. Here is her physical address. Of course, it didn't copy the whole fucking thing. Here is her email address. Yeah, 3 ones. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Now we need to open up the actual thing. Open up an email to her. I sent her something on Thursday, I want to say. Hi, good morning and happy Monday. Your bear is shipping today and should arrive by Wednesday. I've also gotten the contract signed by Amanda. You'll see some highlighted portions of this. Anything highlighted is just a detail specific to our contract. i.e. paid via QuickBooks, etc. You'll also receive a QuickBooks invite at some point this week. It will either come from you take a look, and if no concerns, sign and return this. I forwarded Amanda and photo intact upon arrival, but please let me know if there are any issues with your shipment. I wish with the product. Okay, I've got it signed in by the owner. You'll see some highlighted portions of this. Anything highlighted is just a detail specific to our contract. Can you take a look? And if there are no concerns, sign and return this. You'll also receive a QuickBooks invite at some point this week. Thank you. Here we go. Alrighty, send. Oof, thought I put the wrong brand in there for a second. We didn't. Okay, that one is done. Woo! Okay, now I shouldn't be locked out of my bank account anymore. So I can get into that and get my payment details into Gusto. So I'm gonna do that, and that's the end of our urgent to-dos, and it's only 11:10. See, y'all, like, I don't know how many of you do this, but I just sit here and spin my wheels so often, and I don't need to. Anyway, all right, I'll be back. I just went to my apartment's co-working space. Actually really cute. And I got a ton done, so thank goodness. We needed to turn the day around. I gotta run to the package room and pick up a box of my baby's food. It's gonna be really heavy, so we're gonna take the car, and I'm gonna take her and let her go on low carb because it's kind of a poopy day. Come back, and I need to get that printer set up because the bachelor starts tomorrow, and I need to print a batch bracket. Trying to do it in the office, but their printer's only wired for PC computers, and I have a Mac. So, okay. I'll be back. We're not done here yet. It is 2 o'clock. Alrighty, it is 4:37. It is time for me to sign off. I set up my printer this afternoon, did that, took my dog out, and then I spent the last little bit here prepping for an annual SEO audit that I did for a client. And I told y'all that I would walk you through something from all of my to-dos today. And so I walked you through one of my important, one of my urgent, and now I'm going to talk a little bit about one of my to-dos, which is for all of my clients that purchase marketing consulting from me. Part of the package that they purchase is to get an annual audit. So I look at their technical vital, like core vitals, if their pages are being indexed correctly, if their page speed looks good, if they're mobile responsive, making sure that we're implementing Google schema markup. And there's a lot of different things that you do for that, and it's a lot of free tools. So this could be something that if you want to dip your toe into the world of marketing consulting, you could easily teach yourself and master this skill. Just by even using like a free Wix website on your own, or if you can get somebody to like a friend or a family member who has a website, it's not going to harm their website at all for you to use these tools or for you to run these audits. So the first one is a technical audit. The second one is an inventory audit. It's going through all of the different content types, the landing pages, making them feel very organized and very aware of what is happening in the world of content that surrounds their brand. And third is an EEAT audit. This is not new, but new within the last 5 years. It's the way that Google prioritizes content now, and it stands for experience, expertise, authority, and trust. And so we're looking at those 4 main ranking factors, and we're making sure that our clients' websites are optimized to meet Google's requirements or the bare minimum. And so what I've done is I've put together checklists, and I'm going to link them in the description here. It isn't like you don't have to give me your email or anything. It's literally going to take you to a PDF and you can look at them. I did not design them. I'm not a designer. It is very much just a checklist, names of free tools you can use, and then step-by-step what to do to complete your audit. So I created these and now I'm making a to-do to carry these out in February for my clients. So if you want those, grab them in the description box. But with that, I'm signing off for the night. I've completed almost all of my to-dos. I still have handstand press training. I still have to walk my pup. I have to prep for work with my intern tomorrow and create some infographics for a client. We're gonna go, me and my boyfriend and my dog are gonna go to the dog park here at 5 to let my pup stretch her legs. And then I'm gonna come back, do my handstand press work, clean up the apartment a little bit, have some dinner, and then edit and post this with the links that I'm so excited and I hope somebody uses. Take my pup for a walk, and then I will come back and probably make some chamomile tea, work and prep for my intern meeting tomorrow, and work on those infographics before hopefully signing off around like 8:30 tonight. We'll see though how all of that goes, because me and infographics do not mesh well. So if you watched, thank you so much for watching. I believe I'm gonna vlog tomorrow, so hopefully I will see you tomorrow for a Tuesday in my life. If you're enjoying this, please hit subscribe. If not, just give me a thumbs up if you thought any part of this video was valuable. That helps me even more than the subscribe. And if you have any questions or you want to start a conversation around marketing, project management, entrepreneurship, self-employment, or just the work world in general, throw a comment below, please. I'm so happy to interact with you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.